Hello everybody. Sorry about that. My OBS just decided to completely crash, so I've just got to redo everything. So bear with me. We are live, I think. If you could say in the chat if we are, that would be incredibly reassuring to me. Right, that in there. Tell you what, all this being a streamer. Hey Rob, cheers. Cheers for that. Yosef, thank you. Cheddar, thank you. Who have we got in Boeing Flyer? Numpty, Rambio, how are you? In Twitch. Live stream in progress. Live and kicking. Good. Good, 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 good. Right, where's my stuff? There we go. Let's get rid of the bit at the top because we don't need it. There it goes. Oh, I love it when a plan works. Oh, sorry for the late notice on tonight's stream, those of you who generally look out for scheduled streams on YouTube. I thought I wasn't going to be able to stream, so I didn't schedule one. And then it's like, oh, I can. And then I was like, oh, crap, what do I do? So we're going to have a bit of a chill time tonight and check out FSI Panel again, because we love FSI Panel on this here channel. So, those of you that don't know, let me show you the software, because I always assume everyone knows what it is, but I get so many questions every stream, like, what's that software, what's that software? So this is FSI Panel, and what you can do is, why does it think we're at KBFI? We're not at KBFI, we are at Gatwick, EGKK, and you can select a runway. So in our case, headwind, looking over here, headwind 3 knots, so we'll go with that. 26 left. And then you can select how you want to approach the runway. So we could go short final, for example. And then we can start knocking out the landings. It's a really good way to practice, particularly if you're having a bad time of it. Am I from Nottingham by any chance? Always wondered why Air Not. No, Not is my surname. That's all it is. Oh, someone in YouTube chat's also asking the same question. Paperboy, how you doing? How do you do the Airbus yoke? Not sure what you mean. Got stick and a yoke, so you stick for Airbus and yoke for Boeing. Maybe we should go into 2020 in a bit and get the old PMDGs out. Right, where's FSI Panel? Here it is. So if we click Move Aircraft, we then dive into the cockpit. FSI Panel is going to set our plane up, which is awesome. QNH 1017 at Gatwick. So FSI Panel says, now setting your flap speed and altitude. Stand by. Is 24 worth it yet? Oh. Depends. I wouldn't exclusively use it. I'm very, very glad I have 2020. So I would struggle in good conscience to say to you all, use it and don't worry about 2020. If you're comfortable running both, do so. If not, don't so, would be my advice, I guess. Right, so now it wants us to put our throttles into the climb gate.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
And that should start us going. So FSI Panel's going to set us all up for a landing. Hopefully. Keep an eye. FSI Panel's going to start clicking stuff on our behalf. See it there, it's typing all that stuff into the MCDU for us. I'm not doing any of that. Setting up our arrival. Such a cool bit of software. How do you find the community folder in 24? It depends on how you installed it as to where it is. So Steam will be somewhere different than if you bought it through the Microsoft Store or have it through Game Pass. So keep that in mind. But yeah, if you're not sure about 24, like Cheddar says, give Game Pass a go. Alright, now everything's ready. FSI Panel says we can hold the brakes for 3 seconds. Just take control. There it goes. Let's hit the approach button. Now obviously we're below the glide path. Jumbo, how's it going, mate? Welcome in. Are you flying the Phoenix in 24? Yes. How long did this side stick take to come? So I ordered it in... when did I order it? October. And it arrived in February. So, yeah. Took a minute. It took a minute. Right, we're coming in way too fast. My gear's not down. We'll have to have another go at this one, I think. How's Sim Update 2? It was okay for me. Like, I managed to get the video out onto YouTube. I don't know if any of you saw it. Which was great. But ever since, I've been getting massive crash to desktops. Like, I just can't even get into a flight anymore. And I don't know why. It just started happening randomly. So I've rolled back to Sim Update 1. The official release.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard.
There we go. Beautiful. That'll do nicely. Yeah, it's a shame, really. It's a shame. I said Gatwick's my home airport. Well, it's my home airport in that I use it loads in the sim. It's not like geographically my home airport, if that makes sense. What side stick hardware do I have? Looks nice. It is a Thrustmaster Ava base underneath. And we've got an FSI, not FSI, FS Project stick on top. The stick is made to order, so if you order one now, you probably won't get it till June, I think is what their website said last time we checked on stream the other day. So, yeah. Don't be thinking it's just going to arrive. Okay, thrust levers to climb.
Terrain ahead.
Got Sim Update 2 and it was a roller coaster. RAM usage has been majorly improved while VRAM usage stayed average. But it couldn't wrap its head around the A330. It got stuck at 11 FPS. Yeah. I mean, the trouble is, it's a beta. Like, this is all expected behaviour. From my point of view, as someone that used to write software, like, don't be thinking a beta is just some sneaky way for us to get it early before everyone else. That is not what a beta is at all. So go into it with your eyes open.
2,500.
Like, don't start slagging off a Sobo if stuff breaks. It's a beta, it's supposed to. Like, the point is that they find problems. A beta where you don't find problems is a very ineffective beta. Is it relatively affordable? So the Ava base underneath that does the stick is $250, and the stick that goes on top from FS Projects is, I think I paid €230 for that. So it ain't cheap. In my case, I was very lucky. Thrustmaster sent me the Ava base for review, so you know I didn't have to pay for that. Which is kind of why I thought, you know what, let's splash out on the stick, because I didn't have to pay for the base essentially. Anyone know how to get FSI Panel? Yeah, go to their website. It is payware, but it is worth every penny. If you're struggling to land and you just want some help, especially in the study level stuff like PMDG, like Phoenix, like whatever, it's absolutely worth it. I was having an absolute nightmare with the Phoenix. Absolute nightmare. Until I got FSI Panel. I still struggle with it. I struggled with it on last stream, as some of you may have seen. Flippin' heck, that was a rough old night of flying. That was. That was less than ideal, which is why I thought, you know what, we could do with a bit of a brush up, couldn't we? Looking good, eh? Can I do a vid from Leipzig to Nottingham? Funny you should say that, Zach. I was thinking about doing that the other day. In fact, I considered maybe just doing an actual flight tonight and flying there. There we go. For those interested, we are not on the 7900 XTX tonight. I've got the 4080 Superback in because I've been testing with it today. And I didn't have time to swap out before going live. I thought, you know what, I'll just run with the 4080 tonight. Yes, it is the Phoenix. Good old 777F, yeah. I love that plane.
1,000.
Right, concentrating now. My plane. Probably put some live weather on actually, shouldn't we? Dare I do that now?
500.
Here it comes. Quite hazy tonight.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard.
Beautiful. That will do us nicely. Now, let me check if my YouTube Shorts button is working, which I'm sure is all very important to you. It would appear that it is not. What's going on here then? Other line. Ah, it is working. Nice. This is 24. Flight Sim 24. Jack. Any requests on where we go? I'm going to stay in the Phoenix for a little bit, but I will gladly take a request or two. Why aren't I using frame gen on this card? Because I find it uses too much VRAM. Ooh, Newcastle, that's a good shout. Have I closed FSI Panel like darn full? Yes, I have. God, I'm stupid. Let's load it again. KORH. Where's KORH? That sounds like... I'm thinking Chicago because that's K-Ord, isn't it? Worcester. Okay. Let's start with Newcastle, or Newcastle, depending on how you like to say it. Okay, leave us into climb, and now this should warp us up to Newcastle.
Terrain
There it
ahead.
is.
Pull up.
AKA Worcester. Why'd they call it Worcester? I remember as a kid, we got a place called Worcester in the UK, and I always thought it was called Worcester. Is Sim Update 2 working good on my PC? Not really. It was, but it's now just crashing to the desktop, like, every time.
2,500.
So, yeah, don't know what to do about that, really. TBH. Everyone's subbing on YouTube now, look at that. Thanks, everyone. What we're also going to do in a bit, because I haven't really flown the A350 since that fateful day when we nearly ruined everything going into Heathrow in it.
Light
1,000.
slope.
So I want to give that a go,
Light slope.
and also see if we can finally,
Light slope.
finally
Light
get the
slope.
controls sorted on it, because last time I was
Light
flying
slope.
it just flew like an absolute potato.
Light slope. Light slope.
Yes, I know glide slope.
Light slope. Light slope.
So this is something to be aware of with FSI
Light
Panel. If it
slope.
gets a bit windy like this, so the plane has to then
Light
correct for a
slope.
crosswind, maybe start further back out, because it
Light
gives you more
slope.
time to get on the straight
Light
and narrow
slope.
before you need to take control.
Light
My
slope.
throttle's set to climb, yes they are. My climb gate is slightly
slope.
higher in these because I've 3D printed custom detents.
Light slope. Light slope.
How much would I say my flight sim setup
Light
costed?
slope.
Oh, I don't know, probably
Light slope.
maybe 1,000.
Light slope. Light slope. Light
Is it with
slope.
ATC? No, we're using FSI Panel, so we're just practicing at the moment. We are not on VATSIM. Much to the delight of everyone else on VATSIM, no doubt. Why is my yoke cam so bright and overexposed? Okay, a bit of a wind here actually, isn't there? Cross the pond stream when? Oh god. I think I'm happiest dotting around Europe, to be honest. Right, shall we take control? Yeah, there's definitely a bit of wind going on here.
400.
Getting bobbed around.
300.
A little bit low, a little bit to the left required, I think. Come on. I was about to say 3 reds is alright on the Pappies, but actually... now we've gone 2 reds, 2 whites.
100.
Come on.
Flight slow.
40. 30. 20. Retard.
Oh no, I floated it. I floated it, I floated it.
10.
Oh. That was too bad. I didn't account for the headwind, did I? And this is why we have FSI Panel. Because we can just do this. And we go again. Does it automatically put in the MCDU? Yeah. It's very, very clever. What do I use for the flight control thing on the screen? You mean this thing? This is FSI Panel. Sets you up for landings real quick. Which when you're in stuff like Phoenix and the PMDG, which is study level, which is quite hard to get in a state ready for landing. Very, very cool. Can I do Gatwick to... well, no, probably not, because we're sort of just doing landing practice tonight. We're not doing full flights. But in the future, yeah, sure. There we go. What PC am I using? My normal PC,
Flight slow.
5800X3D, but I've got a 4080
Flight
Super in
slow.
at the moment. Only because I was
Flight
testing with it
slow.
earlier for my other channel.
Flight slow.
And
Flight slow.
1005 QNH, that'd be what
Flight
half the problem
slow.
there was as well.
Flight slow. Flight
Let's
slow.
turn off that glide state warning because that's starting to annoy me. Just turn it off. What game's that? This is Flight Sim 24. Bruh, this is fake. What are you talking about? Fake Cry, cheers for the follow on Twitch. Welcome on in. Oh, I thought you're live on YouTube. Sorry, I am live on YouTube. I'm live on Twitch, live on YouTube, and live on TikTok. Home of the bros. The Sidestick is an Ava base from Thrustmaster with a FS Project stick on top. I wanted some flaps, sorry. We can do that. We can do that. Ah, yes, Flight Sim. Flight Sim 24. Yeah, it's a nice stick. It's a very nice stick. Very pleased with it. Right, I need to remember we have a 30 knot almost headwind, so don't flare too much this time. I didn't take that into consideration, did I? Does the side stick feel better than a wind wing? Never used the wind wing. I've used the Thrustmaster TCA, the Thrustmaster HOTAS 1, the Thrustmaster Warthog, and the Airbus, and it is by far my favourite one. So that's why it's become my daily driver, as they say. Cheers, Elliot.
500.
Right, I have to ignore you all now. Ease does it. We don't want to overcook this one like last time, do we? Not convinced the ILS is configured properly here at all.
100.
50 over the threshold.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard.
Not sure about that. I mean, that was super smooth, but I felt like we came in a bit shallow. That wasn't floaty, we were actually down. It's just we came in shallow. Yeah, 161 feet per minute. Landing distance was on point. Give it one more go, shall we? How much is the Airbus stick? Airbus stick on the bit on top, the actual stick, was 230 euros because they're built to order. They're not cheap. And the Airbus itself is 249. However, I did pay for the Airbus. Thrustmaster sent it, so take that for what it's worth. Do I have a new Sky airline? Yeah, we do. I'd encourage you to join and also fly. We have loads of people join, but not nearly enough people actually fly.
2,500.
Oh, what was that sound? Am I using my new GPU? No, not at the minute, because I've been testing for a video on my tech channel today with 7900 XT versus 4080 Super, and I finished by testing the 4080 Super, so I just left it in, basically. Is it airnaut livery only for me? No, you can go to my website, airnaut.co.uk, and it's all there. Alright, Lee. Welcome on in, buddy. I'm getting some very strange crackling sounds, and I don't know why. Phoenix, what are you doing? Like my nose is getting blocked.
1,000.
And my wife's been complaining of the cold. So that's annoying if I'm getting it. I could do without that. Patchington, I think there's already one on the channel. with regards to flight sim. It's just I wanted to make one with regards to everything else for the other channel. I have another tech channel. It's only a tiny channel really compared to this. It's about 1/10 the size, but it doesn't do bad, all things considered. Good evening, Fortnite. Right, let's take over, shall we? Bit more volume. That's better.
$500. 400.
So this wind is giving us a little bit of a problem. It's not a crazy angle, but at 32, 33 knots, it's
300.
it's definitely there, you know? Definitely there.
200. 100.
50,
50.
40,
40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard.
we down? Well, I mean, that was a bit kinky, wasn't it? Yikes. I'm not sure what to believe, the Pappies or the ILS here. I vote we just do it visually. The flying MU2 is all I can see. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it, mate. There you go, do what Lee says, smash the like button. Or whatever the equivalent is on your platform of choice. Cheers, Vinny. I don't know why my camera's so overexposed on the yoke cam tonight.
$2,500.
So turn the light down a bit. Airbus or Boeing? Oh, I don't know. I can't answer that question. I enjoy both. I enjoy both. What do I use to film? OBS. Barocca Immuno for my cold. Flexus has a 7900 XTX. Good. I was a bit concerned, having booted up Sim Update 2, that it was using way less VRAM, and I was like, oh, what was the point then? Which I did kind of know might be the case going into it, but last night I managed to boot up Phoenix and we did a lap around Edinburgh, and immediately I was up to like 15 gigs of VRAM, so it's like, okay, that's the right call still, probably.
1,000.
About getting the TFRP or the Logitech Rudder Pedal. What should I buy? I've got the Logitech ones. They're okay. They're not bad to get you started. I would like to upgrade to some TPRs in time. Thrustmaster, those like big ass, like full metal, very expensive ones, but hey Tim. Yeah, the card's doing well. Thanks. We're not using it at the moment though. We've got the 4080 Super in for now. Just because I was testing with the 4080 Super earlier, and it came time to go live and I didn't have time to swap the cards over.
$500. $400.
Alright, is it looking better? Nice stable approach.
$300.
It's when you're squirming at this point that you know it's going to be a rough one.
$200. $100.
Easy does it.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 5.
There we go. That one, I would say, was probably the best of the lot. Maybe I was a little bit too aggressive on the decrab there, potentially. Potentially, just a bit. That was alright. Right, Beaver. Going between 7900 XTX and 5080 in my son's rig. Haven't tried the betas yet. Yeah, I mean, it's going really well for me. But as of this afternoon, I just couldn't get into it at all. So if I try to do any free flight, it just crashes. So it's like, oh, okay, well that's that done then, isn't it? So I've rolled back to Sim Update 1, and yeah, here we are for now. This is the Phoenix, actually. SD. We are in the Phoenix with sharklets. Hey, Lucas. What time's it over there? It's 4:23. It is nearly 8:30 at night. 8:24 now. Yeah. I mean, the thing is with the Sim Update 2, like, people are complaining it's broken, but it's like, guys, it's beta. Like, it's pretty much going to be. How did I assign custom camera angles? Go into camera view and go into fixed look, and then you can move around the cockpit. Ideally, I use an Xbox controller. Go to the plane, then press Control, Alt, and a number to set a view. Then to view that view again, press Alt and the number. So I've got Alt and 4, Alt and 5, 6, 7. What's this one? Number 2, number 3. And Alt 0 for the top view. Could I do a landing with a wing view? My goodness, no. I couldn't do that. We could do like a replay, maybe. Maybe we should get the replay tool going, actually. Let's do that. We'll do a replay. Use flight recorder. What livery am I using? I'm using my own. Beautiful. Right. I feel like we need to change of scenery and possibly a change of plane. What I'd like to do... Ah, that's loud. And too chirpy for my liking. Hey Amir, currently flying a VATSIM, just wanted to watch your stream, thanks. Thinking about the Boeing Thrustmaster yoke, do I recommend it highly? I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. The reason why, A, because it just feels wrong to me to fly a Boeing with a stick, and vice versa, Airbus with a yoke. I like to have both, as you can see. But the biggest thing is how it kind of, so the edge of my desk is here. You can see my arm here. The Boeing yoke comes out to about here on my arm, sort of at the edge. And that's because it kind of comes out from your desk and it kind of recreates that pendular movement. Like it would be in the real plane with the yoke kind of anchored to the floor, rather than like a push-pull pole thing, which is fine if you're like a GA flyer. But for me, it's quite important to have the airliner feel. That's just me, though. Right, come on then. A350, let's do it. Where should we land? It's got to be Heathrow, isn't it, for the 350, really? Is this going to take ages to compile? I hope it doesn't. It's like 10 minutes to compile it. CJ! PMDG 737-800 for a change. Yeah, I'm thinking actually we could switch to 2020 in a bit as well, potentially. What's all the features of FSI Panel? So the main thing, this is the screen that you'll see the most. So set your airport, set the runway, and then you select your fix. So short final, long final, left-hand base, left-hand vectors, whatever. Then when you land, you get landing report. You see I deviated from the center line a bit there. So it kind of tells you where you went wrong. It's very cool. How's my day been? Good. Good, thank you. I've been busy benchmarking my 4080 Super and my 7900 XTX on games that aren't flight sim. So I've got a tech channel on YouTube as well that I don't upload to nearly enough, but I thought this would be a pretty good video. The results have been interesting. They've been very interesting. Things that I was not expecting to happen, happened. But that's always good. That's always a good video. Yeah, it's always boring when you make a video and the results are exactly what you expected. It's always nice when there's a bit of a twist and it's like, oh, I didn't know that. And then you've learned something, and then so hopefully is everyone else. What's it called? It's just my name, David Knott. What games did I play? I started with Call of Duty, then we did Cyberpunk, then we tested Forza Horizon 5, then we tested... what else was it? Diablo 4 and Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. And I was going to try Grey Zone, but it bugged on me. Yeah, Tim, you got a point. Tim says I'll probably never uninstall 2020, it's still too good. And that's the thing, there's still parts of 2020 that aren't in 24, such as PMDG, such as bits of scenery that haven't made it across properly yet. So, yeah, I don't feel comfortable telling people to uninstall 2020, not by any stretch. It's not, we're not there yet, you know. Maybe we will be, but maybe not for 6 months to a year would be my guess. Like, once PMDG get all their stuff over, then potentially I can think about it, because by that time lots of other like scenery bits and bobs would have made it across as well. Oh, the A350 is going to have to load in, isn't it? Cheers, CG. Rudder pedals are the Logitech ones, the ones that were the SciTech ones. Like, they're good for the price, they're okay for the money. But I do yearn for something a bit more. Oh man. Yeah, I just remembered I've updated the A350, so it's going to take ages to build, isn't it? Hey ho! Yeah, that's a good point, Tim. I don't think it's worth abandoning 2020 at all. At all. How much is the total of my setup? Everything included. I get asked this every stream and I still don't know the answer. And it's hard because like brands have sent stuff, so it's like, do you include that? Do you include the PC? Do you include the streaming PC? Do you include the TV, the webcams, the lights, the worktop? Like where do you stop? Pork chop, welcome. We have a members only Discord, CG, so that's a perk of being a YouTube member or Twitch member. Either way, Twitch sub. Yeah, 2020 still got legs yet, I think. Hey Connor, you alright? You've made it across. Hey, we're in. That was quicker than I was expecting. Cheers, CG. Right, let's sort the time out, but we'll keep the live weather, shall we? So EG LL. We'll go for runway 27 right. Let's go for a long final. That would help, wouldn't it? Your hardware flap lever is set to full. Oof. Release the parking brake. Start the approach. Press to climb. Oh, hang on a minute. I need to recalibrate these throttles a minute. That's annoying. Options. Throttles. Okay, the plane's really not going to like this. Max reverse. Idle reverse. Idle. Climb. Flex. Toga. There we go, it's better. Plane ain't happy, is it? Why is it not doing that then? Come on, plane. Do what I'm telling you. What the hell? Perf. Activate approach. Right, we're just going to have to nosedive, get it down, and then start it again, and hopefully it'll be happier. Plane is wildly confused right now. Whee! There's the runway. Let's get down over there, shall we? If I rescue this, I think I need some sort of knighthood.
2,500.
Lovely to hear 2,500 with the runway in sight, isn't it? Don't worry, everybody. Everyone be cool. Calm thyselves.
1,000. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
There you go, see? No problem. You'll need to just calm down a bit, I think. There we go. And that's how you land the A350. Beautiful. Right. Now then. Should we try that again? That's how we do it around here. Right, is the plane going to behave itself this time?
2,500.
Feels like it might. I think we're going to have to do this one visually, you know. Landed the A330 and 24 at LAX. My FPS went down to 7 in Sim Update 1. Yeah, so Jumbo, generally when you see that, that means you've run out of VRAM. 7 FPS seems to be the number. I've seen that a couple of times now, and it's always been when I've run out of VRAM. Right, let's see how this thing handles, because I won't lie, I've not been loving this plane. I find it very weird to hand fly. Very weird. Not in love with it at all, to be honest with you. Don't know if it's just me. I mean, look at it now. It's like we're rocking and we're rolling and we're rocking, like side to side. Now I got some advice. Oh, it takes so much input to get it to move, and then it's like it takes too much input, and then you've got to like correct, and then you just like seesawing all the way down. What's the matter with this bloody thing now? Shut up. Thank you. See, I'm streaming. Right, how many FPS are we getting?
500.
Oh, good.
400. 300.
Still don't know about this thing. It just doesn't feel. Feels way too finicky.
200.
Feels more like I'm flying a Cessna, to be honest.
100.
God.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Wow. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like we've tried so many different joystick settings, and I'm just a bit out of ideas. Yes, Mark. Yes, I am. Right, I need to... Someone sent me some controls. Oof. What's going on here? Yeah, there we go. Look, I'm out of VRAM. 15 gig of 14 gig used. That's why we got 7900 XTX, just FYI. Anyone got any recommendations for controller settings? So here's the Airbus A350. I think someone said to go 0.1. And then, what was it Philip said? A dead zone of 0.4. Just basically leave it like that. Let's try that. See if it works. Thomas! Hey Christian, thanks for joining us on Twitch. I just don't know what to do about this plane. It just constantly handles like a turd. I really don't know what to do. Like, is it me? Am I just getting it wrong? Am I doing it wrong? Like, I don't know.
$2,500.
Careful, Thomas. No, there's something off about the handling. Alright. I mean, a lot of people are saying that. But then on the other hand, you hear people saying, oh no, it's supposed to be like that. It's like, is it though? Is it really? Or are we just being told that? Like, any A350 captains, can they confirm or deny? You would think that all Airbuses would feel roughly the same as well, wouldn't you, given that they're fly-by-wire? Yes, Jay, it is working. You can upgrade your license from 2020 to 24. Holy moly, this is even worse, I think. Let's try it. Yes, it takes so long to take in the input, and then when it does, it takes too much. That's how it feels. Like, if I was to fly this like I'm used to flying the Phoenix, this just feels not right. Shut up, you annoying plane. Oh, I don't know about this. Oh, it feels awful. Feels like a fidgety mess. I mean, the FPS might not be helping, in fairness to it. I mean, that was smooth, but I don't know. Like, sort of didn't enjoy that. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know. Ugh. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Strange because it's under control of Kenko or any other streamer I've been watching hasn't been complaining about it. I've heard one or two Innie's addressed this on today's stream in regards to how the plane flies. Because it doesn't fly like an A320 doesn't mean it's wrong. Well, yeah, that's it. Like, if it's accurate to what it should be in real life, then I guess fair play to Innie builds. Maybe I just don't like the actual plane. I don't know. Don't know. I think the question I have in the back of my mind constantly is, if Phoenix made it, would it handle like this? Do you know what I mean? Don't know. Oh, maybe I don't like the A350 then. Like, regardless of how well it's been made. Like, if we're to take any builds at their word that it's quote-unquote accurate. But, I don't know, man. Right, Caleb? I don't know. My spidey senses are tingling. Let's put it that way. Anyway, that's enough of this bullshit for one night. Let's go back in another plane. Right. And we could go into 2020 for a bit, actually, and do some Boeing. I'd be kind of down for that. Did I just get the A350? No, I've had it a while. I've just not really been flying it because not particularly been enjoying it. Why did I just load a browser? The fly-by-wire can work in 2024. It's not officially supported or anything like that. They should have left the stream up. Why didn't they? What did they say, Adrian? Keen to hear it. I think so, Connor, yeah. It's time for some PMDG. We'll load up SPAD. That'll do our throttles with PMDG. Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, we've got an update. Oh, that's disappointing though. Like, is it me? Is it my stick? Is it the plane? Is it like, what is it? Why does it? Don't know. Don't know. It's not right. Or it doesn't feel right to me. But what do I know? I've never flown a real one. I tried the iFly Max yet. I bought the PMDG over it because I feel like PMDG is more polished. Gray, no, I haven't. Not tried it. No stream tomorrow, Jay. I'm back at the day job tomorrow, mate. Unfortunately. How do you join the Discord? As you're a member, if you go down to the go to like the community tab, there should be a link in there for you. Worst case, shoot me an email and I'll send you the link. That should be in the About tab of the YouTube channel. They showed a recording of the real A350 landing along with a sim recording and how much joystick input is required and how much more the pilot actually moved the stick. Very tiny movement. I think my problem is that when I go to move the stick, I move it and then nothing happens and then it all comes at once. And then it's like, oh, and then you got to go the other way. And then it's like, oh, back the other way. And then you're sort of, obviously not as much as I'm demoing now, but I don't know. Chances are it's just me. Has my sim just bloody crashed? Oh no. It has, hasn't it? I mean, one way or another, regardless of whether it's right or whether it's wrong, I have to judge what I see in front of me in the sim on like a personal level of do I enjoy flying it? And at the moment, the answer is no, not that much. Oh wait, it's not because I've got the NVIDIA app installed, is it? Is Auto FPS worth using? Yes, I would say so. I mean, although it is technically not supported or anything like that, but I mean, 2024 does have its own dynamic settings baked into it as well, so. Well, Adrian, hopefully I can get used to it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I've heard from many people that the Phoenix is pretty much spot on. As in, it flies like a dream. Handles really well. I haven't heard those same people say the same thing about the 350. Yeah, it's all good, Adrian. Like, it's an interesting discussion. Like, I want it. I want it to be a plane that I use and enjoy. But I'm just having a hard time with it, I think. Ah, bloody hell, it's done it again. I bet it's the NVIDIA app. Let me uninstall the NVIDIA app. This happened last time. Yeah, I will put it on full screen once it actually loads. Right, let's uninstall that. Get out of here, NVIDIA app. I think you're crashing my sim. Your two pilot friends were gobsmacked by the Phoenix. As in, like, the way it handled and everything like that, Lee, yeah? The only A350 pilot who's seen comment on the INI is literally on the take from INI. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Hey Minecraft, what's my PC specs? I'm on a 5800 X3D. Today we've got a 4080 Super in. But I have upgraded to a 17900 XTX. But I was testing with them earlier and I ran out of time to swap the cards over before going live, so. Right, let's see if it crashes this time. Ria, no, I don't. Sorry, mate. Cheers, mate. Yeah, same, Adrian. Same. So does the A380 handle the same as well then? Because it's like of a similar generation of plane, isn't it? I don't know. I guess the only way to tell is to go to like one of those Cat D sims for the day and have a go on one of those. Why would the NVIDIA app crash the sim, just out of interest? The latest version of it does, for some reason. And I'd forgotten I installed it this afternoon for testing purposes. Why do I have the stick and the yoke? Yoke for Boeing, stick for Airbus. It's that simple, really. God, you forget how long this takes, don't you? There you go. Yeah, so it was when the new version of the NVIDIA app came out that allows you to swap DLSS 3 for DLSS 4. And I was like super excited and jumped into it almost immediately, and then it just wouldn't load the sim. Where's my Boeings? There you are, you beauty. Oh, I've missed a Boeing. Where should we go? Should we go stateside? Where should we go? What have I got, scenery-wise? Mark, where did you say? K something? They all start with K though, don't they? Is it K bow? Was it? Oh, I've forgotten now. KLAX. Could do. Let's do LAX. Kiss goodbye to our FPS and then we'll head over to Manchester. How's that sound? What's CLT? Is that Charlotte? EPWR? Where's that? Yeah, Paul's got it right in TikTok. FPS about to go out the window. We're loading into the 737. KORH, of course. God, it's a bit dreary here, isn't it? It's like being back at home. Right, I need to load the 2020 version of FSI Panel. Please don't tell me this has an update and I need to restart the sim. I don't think I could handle that tonight. Ooh. Right, where should we land then? What's like the main runway? 24 left? 25 right? Let's go 25 right. Before I do that, let's do that. Set maximum landing weight. SPAD should have detected we're in the 737. Yes, it has. Oh, wait. FSI panel thinks I'm in VR mode. Which we are not in VR mode. Happy days. I knew we'd get there in the end.
Out.
Mm. 3007. Nice.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight
Almost went
slow.
to grab the side stick then, like an animal.
Flight slow.
Right, hold the brakes.
Flight slow.
Approach mode armed.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
Oh, there's a GPWS button in this thing, I've forgotten.
Positive rate of climb.
Right. My plane. Just getting a feel for it again.
300. 200. 100.
Can be a bit on the late side, I think, this one. Oh,
50.
love it.
40. 30. 20. 10.
Go on, till I haven't flown this in a while. Go on, get down. Flip it heck. Practice required. We're flying too much bus. Ugh. Dang. The blue highlight is, I think it's legacy mode they call it, in the cockpit. Let's try this again, shall we? Can you do the same in FSI Panel Sim Toolkit Pro? No, don't believe so. God, that was rough, wasn't it, that one? This is where we practice. Okay, it's brought us in a little bit. A little bit on the high side, isn't it? Let's just try and get ourselves back on the glide. There we go. Sometimes it is worth setting yourself up a bit further out, just because things like that, it gives you just a touch longer to recover.
300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Better. That's better. I feel like the Pappies and the ILS are off then, because like visually, if I wanted to hit those touchdown markers, if I'd abided by them, we'd have been a mile off. Tempted to just to prove that point, or potentially disprove it. Let's auto land it. See where it lands itself. Hey Barnick, I'm wondering if I should build a max cockpit with the wind wing pedals yoke that's coming out soon. Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
1,000.
Slow.
I shudder to think though at how much that might cost.
Glide slow. Glide slow.
I don't have the max 8, buddy, sorry.
Glide slow.
Right, let's let the plane do it.
Glide slow.
Where will it actually touch us down?
Glide
Because I
slow.
felt like I disobeyed the ILS then quite heavily. What's that add-on? FSI panel.
Positive rate of climb.
How did I make my side stick? There's a video on my YouTube channel all about it. A bit of 3D printing went on. Yeah, check it out. I'm quite pleased with that video. It was good fun to make that one. Just bought eye tracking for the top of my monitor. Hope it goes well. Nice, me too. What did you get? I mean, I use Toby eye tracker, so that just sort of does it all. Will it get us on the touchdown markers? In fairness, visually this is looking quite tidy.
300. 200.
It's looking annoyingly good actually, isn't it? Oh no, wait, look, the ILS is now
100.
3 reds.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, not too bad, yeah. So it's just after it, wasn't it? Which anti-aliasing do I use? TAA. Frankfurt to Dubai, damn, that's a long old way, isn't it? That's a long old way. Right, let's move to Manchester. EGCC. And we'll do 2 through right. And we'll have some daylight, I think. Is FSI panel free? No, it's not, but it's worth. It's well worth it, in my humble opinion. Damn, Bionic. Sounds like you got your work cut out. Oh, excuse me. Scottish, we are doing some landing practice. We're going all over. So, we're currently in Manchester. What the? What on earth? That was a new one. Let's see if we can rescue it.
1,000.
Fair old breeze here tonight. Right. Just in the nick of time. There we go. That's a bit of a lastminute.com rescue, that, wasn't it? Should we try that again?
Sink rate. Full up.
Yeah, a bit of a funny approach, that. Have I tried a real sim? What do you mean, Lee? Like a full-on sort of thing? Boeing 737 800s on the marketplace in Flight Sim 24. It shouldn't be. If it is, it's not supported officially yet. I am going to one very soon, actually. So watch this space. Right, is the plane going to behave this time? Down we go. There you go. Spot on. Is this 2020? Yes, it is.
1,000.
Do I run 1440? No, we're at 4K at the minute. The stream's in 1080, but what I see is 4K, then my capture card captures it, crunches it down to 1080, and then it gets sent out to you lovely lot. Right, my plane. Okay, let's mind the speed hump. There we go. A little bit of a wobble. Funny one, Manchester, isn't it? Because you sort of don't want to land going up the hill. You sort of want to get after it. I can't believe airports like allow that to be a thing. Like, job number one, get a bulldozer in, flat runway. Like, yeah, boggles my mind, that does. Really, really crazy. Like, job number one, surely make it flat. Like, what, why would you not? Like, so weird. Right, let's go somewhere else. How to play with the Windwing MCP in the Netherlands, highly recommended. Oh, you went to FS Weekend? That'd be cool. Find 4K a waste, 1440 is gold. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I was going to go somewhere else, wasn't I? That's what it was, EGHI. That's what it was. I hadn't forgotten you. Southampton, eh? Southampton. Cheers, Barnett.
Sink rate. Pull up.
Oh dear.
Sink rate.
Oh, Prague, LKPR. Yeah, Birmingham's got a spare set of humps, hasn't it? Could I maybe make a video of updated graphics settings for 2020? Why do they have bumps? Like, I don't get it. It's wild to me that that's allowed. Like, surely.
1,000.
You just imagine being like, right lads, we're building an airport, but there's going to be a massive bump in the runway. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Carry on. Carry on. Like, no. Flatten it. It must be legacy, right? There must be some sort of legacy reasoning behind it. Like, it was built years ago, you know, in a hurry for the war or something. Like, I don't know.
Positive rate of climb.
Did that thing again, didn't it? I don't think I've ever landed here. Quite nice though. Oh, I tell you what. Makes you realise how much I missed the 737 flying it again back in 2020.
400.
It's just such an awesome plane. Providing I can fly it
300.
without making a mess.
200.
Like, this is a short little runway, isn't it?
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Easy. Easy. paid for all the runway, so we might as well use it all. Happy days. Am I using the 17900 XTX or the 4080 Super? Tonight, I am using the 4080 Super, only because I didn't have time to refit my 7900 XTX, having been testing with it all day. Runways ain't perfectly flat due to issues like drainage, construction constraints, and the natural topography of the land, making it often impractical or expensive. Money. Follow the money. That's what it is, right? Follow the money. 777 next. Yeah, we could do, couldn't we? Could do. Let's go. Let's get the freighter. We'll do a few in the freighter. That'll finish us up, I think, for tonight. Because I have a bottle of red wine inside. And it's got my name on it. Do you have to have above average intelligence to become a pilot? Probably. Probably explains why I do it in a sim and not in real life. Doozy! Cheers for the raid, buddy. We're just switching into the 777. Let's go for 777 freighter. And where shall we go with it? That's the question. Chateau Neuf de Not. Easy, Del boy. Raid, yay! Nice to see you guys. Thanks for coming by. We're just doing a bit of landing practice. We were gonna go. Where were we gonna land? EPWR. Let's do that. Can we get a 777 in there? Can try. Can't we? We can try. Yeah, East Midlands is probably what we should do. I think I've got scenery for that as well. I've got why has my music stopped? Why haven't I got any music? What's going on? Well, that's a new one. Oh well, we'll have to do that, the music. Right. Can I do the A350 after or not tonight? We've already done the A350. Do I use PMDG or Captain Sim 777? We definitely use PMDG. Definitely 100 billion%. Ain't no way we're getting the PMDG 777 down here, surely. Right, let's get the old girl fired up. And now we can set ourselves up for a landing. Yes, I hear you. Move the aircraft, set maximum landing weight, and hopefully... Lockspeed, thank you for following us on Twitch. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. So hopefully it won't be too much longer and we'll get this plane in 24 because they're doing the 777
Positive rate
first,
of
aren't they?
climb.
I think. Then their DC, whatever it is. Don't know much about that plane, to be honest with you. Not really my cup of tea. And then hopefully we then get the 7.3s. Now, if I remember rightly, this has a... you've almost got to push through quite a bit of ground lift with this thing, haven't we? Look at that. That's a proper livery. Love it. Just going to let it get us beneath the glide, then we'll take over. Can I do an A350 Air France? We've done the A350 once tonight already, and I've already fallen out with it, so probably not is the honest answer.
Glide slow.
I'm not having a great time with it.
Glide slow. Glide slow.
Yes, I know glide slope, but it's because it's brought us in underneath the glide slope.
Glide slow.
So silence.
Glide slow.
Right. Auto brakes max. I think we're probably going to need it for landing here. Everyone ready? 2024 teaser images are on the PMGG store now. Oh! Well, we'll have to have a look at that in a minute. Fabulous aircraft. Oh, I've got a bit too high.
50, 30, 20, 10.
Should stop us in time, hopefully. Yeah, went a little bit high there at the last minute. If that was VATSIM, that could have been a go around, I think. Do one more. YYZ? Where's YYZ?
2500.
Donut, thanks mate, welcome. Pleased you could join us. It's Toronto, oh okay. Right, we'll do one more here, then we'll go Toronto, then we'll do East Midlands. Agreed? Agreed. Okay, let's go. So, 737, it's quite common to do manual throttle landings, isn't it? But 777, am I right in saying it's not? Okay, we're not getting any ILS markers, which is somewhat concerning. But we'll just have to do it ourselves. There's no pappies here either, is there?
$100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Ouch. Why didn't we get any ILS markers that time? That's a bit weird. Right, Toronto. Yeah, no pappies, no nothing. I mean, it's just rubbish old default scenery, isn't it? So, that's probably why. Where are we going then? CYYZ, is it? Nope. Is that it? Lester B. Pearson? I don't really know, to be honest. Not a local. Let's go with that then, I guess.
$2,500.
I think I just blew my tyres out by stamping on the brakes while I was in the menu of FSI Panel. Failures. Yeah, there we go. Tyre failure. Clear all. Oh. Sorry, FSI Panel. I'm getting in the way, aren't I? I'm holding the brakes. And not sure why we're going all the way over there, to be honest.
$1,000.
That's cool. Is that a racetrack? Yeah, I know. Brakes are hot. And I've blown my tyres. Why are the pappies all the way down there? Would they not normally be by the touchdown markers?
$500.
Oh, wait, it's done that thing, hasn't it? Look. The sim's bugged. Look, we're about to fly through the lights. The lights are like hundreds of feet high. Well, not hundreds of feet, but look, watch this. There go the lights.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Okay, that wasn't helpful. Why is it doing that? That's weird, that, isn't it? That's weird. Cheers, Lee. Right, one last landing. We're going to go to East Midlands because we sort of have to, don't we? EG. What's the code? I've forgotten what the code is. EG. NX. Thank you. Thanks. It's a track for horse racing. Sweet. Where I fly in the 321. No. No, I was not.
2,500.
See why you are next. Don't think so, mate. I've got to go in after this. Elvino is calling. Can't believe my wife bought that wine. She popped into Sainsbury's just to get a couple of bits. She's like, oh, I got a bottle of wine as well. It's like, hell yeah. That's my girl. And we'll probably kid ourselves again. Well, because we had wine on Thursday, we won't have wine on Friday. I can guarantee you 100% we're having wine tomorrow. Guaranteed. Right, come on then. Eyes down for full house. Let's finish strong. Where's Donington? Is that the other side? We're on the wrong side for Donington, aren't we? What do I reckon about an Xbox purely for MSFS? I wouldn't, to be honest. Add-ons and stuff are what make it, in my opinion, and you're just not going to be able to do that on an Xbox in the same way that you can on a PC. If you can, I would advise maybe start with a cheap PC and build it out over time. Try and get yourself on a platform that's upgradable, that's got a bit of a long tail on it, maybe like AM5. Although that's, you could argue that's possibly coming to the end of its life cycle now, but yeah, I couldn't really recommend you get an Xbox just for flight sim. I think you're gonna, if you get super into it, you're gonna find yourself in a situation where you're kind of stuck in it. Too high, idiot. Too busy talking about
50.
computers.
30, 20, 10.
Well, it's just within the touchdown zone. Just legal. I think we need one more time at that. Maybe look on the used market, Ed. Like, you can pick up a 3070, 3080 now for really reasonable prices. Maybe pick up like a 12700K on the cheap of the motherboards. You know, there's options out there. Don't be thinking you got to go out and spend like $2 grand, because you don't. Dashcam it was, but we switched to 2020 for the Boeings. Mr. Flag, sorry, I don't have a 767. And I'm kind of running out of time. Depends on the resolution you're going to play at, Ed. If you're happy at 1080p, then potentially. You want more than 16 gigs around though. But you can upgrade that yourself on the cheap if you're willing, you know. Processor is going to be your main thing, because it's very easy to become CPU limited in the sim. Very easy. Dog Demon, cheers for the sub. Appreciate you. Captain Cuppa, welcome. Thanks for following. Got a bit of a nasty little crosswind on the go now, haven't we? Yeah, we can just hold it like this. I'd say we're in business.
$100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Ouch. Look at that. That's a bit rubbish, wasn't it? Again, one more time till we get it right. Oh, that's fair enough, Captain Cuppa. Congrats on the new PC though, that sounds cool. Right, here we go then. This is it. This is a good one. Honest. Oh, you're going to love the 7900 XTX. I have one here. Running the 4080 Super tonight because reasons that aren't interesting. I ran out of time tonight. I've been messing around and I just had to go live, so I just went live with the card that I had in. But yeah, in 24, that 24 gig of VRAM really helps.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Again, and messed it up. Why can't I do it? I'm sucking tonight. Try that again, shall we?
$2,500.
24080 super, but the price of video cards is mind-blowing. Yep, that's exactly why I switched, and because I was running out of VRAM in 24, like big time. Sim Update 2 might help to some degree, but I don't know. I'd rather have a boatload of it sat there and not need it than be constantly being like, oh, am I at 14 gigs? Am I at 13 gigs? Like, yeah. What do I use to put the aircraft on final and prepare the aircraft? FSI Panel. This right here. It's a payware app, but well worth it. Yeah, Sim Update 2 is very unstable right now. But then it's a beta, so it's going to be. Like, that's the point, to be honest. It always amazes me how people are somehow surprised that betas aren't all that good. It's like, well, no, of course they're not. It's not designed to be a nice little treat for you to get it early. It's designed to test what is potentially incredibly buggy software. What aircraft Boeing is that? 777 Freighter from PMDG.
1,000.
Right. This is the one. I'm feeling good about it this time. It's going well. I'm going to go manual throttle. Maybe that will help.
Glide slow.
3 reds.
Glide slow.
Gone too low. Ah, why did I pull up?
50. 30. 20. 10.
Yeah, it's more like it. Oh, boot full of rudder. There we go. Don't know why I pulled up then at 100 feet. I just sort of panicked and pulled back on the yoke. What a muppet. Oh, we made it down. I definitely need some practice in this thing. Definitely. Right, folks, it's nearly 10 o'clock. Time for me to go in and consume a bottle of wine and fall asleep. That'll be my little day done. Thank you all very much for watching, though. Thank you for coming along. Nice little chilled landing stream tonight. Oh no, I'm tangled in my cables. Ah! I'm full on tangled. That's better. Problem solved. Yeah, thanks all. I will be back next week. I'm hoping to get... I realised my streaming schedule has been a bit weird this week. Usually I stream in the daytimes. But this week's been different. I've had a lot of videos to make that I've had to just get done. So hopefully next week, sort of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, not sure whether we'll do all days or 2 of the days or what, but we'll be back to some daytime streaming next week, sort of 9:30 till kind of 3 o'clock UK time. So if you can come along and join us for those, you'll be more than welcome. If not, hopefully we can do a few more evening streams as well, dotted around to try and get people in different time zones and when people can make it, when people can't, because I know it's a funny one, isn't it? You can please some of the people some of the time, but the streaming lark is what I've come to discover. But anyway, thank you all very much. I'll see you next time. Take care of yourselves and have a good weekend. Cheers.